It was during a breakfast meeting allegedly orchestrated by the High Command. The Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka tried to show that they are together and all is well between them. Suddenly, the cameras captured something interesting. The golden watch on the wrists of both. Was it another way of displaying unity? Well, we don't know. In politics, nothing happens without a purpose. But now this watch is a Cartier watch. It costs around 38 lakh rupees. And the BJP is now using this as an opportunity to target both the Chief Minister as well as the Deputy Chief Minister. The BJP says the Messiah image outside and watch worth 39 lakhs on the wrist by the two Karnataka leaders who are always preaching austerity. Listen to the response coming in from the Bharatiya Janata Party.
In Karnataka today, Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister were wearing a watch which was worth 35 lakhs each. As well, Siddaramaiah was wearing a watch, jubilant watch, which was more than 75 lakhs when in his first tenure. The Samajwadi has become Majawadi in Karnataka, that is Siddaramaiah. DK Shivakumar has always acclaimed that I am a businessman first, and he is the richest MLA and the minister or the DCM in the entire India. This is very clear indication that Karnataka all is not well. They grab the power only for sake of making money, and their intention is money, 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 money.
So the BJP leader was referring to the old controversy of 2016 when Siddaramaiah was seen wearing a Hublot watch worth over 75 lakh rupees. The matter was raised in the assembly as well, and eventually Siddaramaiah said it was a gift. Meanwhile, Samajwadi Party didn't really question the Congress for the display of luxury, but has slammed the BJP for raising this issue. Listen in.
बड़ा आश्चर्यजनक बयान है। बीजेपी के प्रवक्ता खोज पाए, ईडी सीबीआई सब मदमस्त हैं, मौन है। क्या 39 लाख की घड़ी जब खरीदी थी तो उसका डेटा नहीं था क्या? अरे 39 लाख की शॉपिंग का मतलब समझते हैं? चाहे वो विदेश से आए और चाहे देश में खरीदा जाए, सबसे पहले तो इनकम टैक्स की जिम्मेदारी बनती है। कितनी महंगी परचेजिंग के बाद उस आदमी के पास पैसा कहां से आया? लेकिन कमाल की बात है, ईडी सीबीआई वाले तो बिल्कुल भांग खा के बैठे हुए हैं, लेकिन बीजेपी के प्रवक्ता बहुत अच्छे हैं। मैं तो चाहूंगा जांच कराओ, आरोप बात को लगाओ।
And we have a reaction coming from the Congress party too. Udit Raj has slammed the Prime Minister and said, listen in.
3 बार मोदी जी खुद कपड़ा बदलते हैं, दोबारा रिपीट नहीं करते, और घड़ी चश्मा कहाँ का है? विदेश का है। और जब बाहर जाते हैं, हजारों लोगों को किस तरह से पैसा देकर के अन्याय किया जाता। और वहां सऊदी अरबिया जब गए, जब पहलगांव वाला मामला था, वहां से लौट के आए थे, तो 2 दिन का खर्च 15 करोड़। शर्म नहीं आती इन लोगों को? और चुनाव प्रचार में जब मोदी जी निकलते हैं, 8-8, 10-10 करोड़ का पूरा सेट लग जाता है।
All right, and viewers, today was the second edition of breakfast diplomacy between both the leaders. The first one was at Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's residence on Saturday. And today the breakfast was at the Deputy CM's residence. After this breakfast, the Deputy CM put out a post on X saying that both leaders reaffirmed commitment to good governance and the continued development of the state under the Congress's vision. While the CM also reiterated the message of unity, listen into these reactions.
There were no differences. Yes, sir. Myself and DK Shivakumar, we were united. We unitedly run the government. In the future also, we will run the government unitedly.
So we're asking here on the Blueprint Explosive Exclusive, whose time is it and whose time is really running out? That's the question that we're asking. Let's quickly take this across, in fact, to our guests who are now with us. With us is Dr. Kaushal Mishra, spokesperson of the BJP. We have Mohan Krishna, former media advisor to the ex-Chief Minister Bommai, Syed Asad Abbas, political analyst, and we also have with us Imran Ahmed Ali, lawyer and political analyst. Let me come across to you first. Kaushal Mishra, one of your party's spokespersons has tweeted on this issue. What exactly is the issue? Is it only an issue of propriety, or is there something else that you are alleging in this case? Kaushal Mishra. I think we've lost that line there with Kaushal Mishra. But let me take that question across to Mohan Krishna. Mohan Krishna, why is this an issue?
Well, Madhav, it is a big issue. The problem is the Samajwadi turned Majawadi Siddaramaiah and the business tycoon turned politician Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar wearing the same watch, Cartier, which is really, and that has been gifted. That is the gift of the breakfast, second breakfast meeting. Let me take you through the series of the meetings. The first meeting went in Siddaramaiah's house and they had the breakfast, and second one in DK Shivakumar. Where is the third one? Third one will be with Rahul Gandhi and Priyank Vadra. And the fourth one will be the ceremony of vote taking. This might be the sequences. Coming to the point, exactly what we are objecting today is, when Mr. Siddaramaiah took oath as the Chief Minister of Karnataka for the first time, he had a watch, Hublot watch in his hand. And there was a huge cry by the BJP in the assembly. And then he said that it has been gifted by one of the businessmen from the Dubai. Why, when Mr. Bommai was the Chief Minister, I was with him for 2 years, and I have never seen BJP Chief Ministers getting these kind of gifts anytime. Why the Congress and DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah especially will get these kind of costly gifts? And if they get the gift...
Respond to that. Sidda Abbas, there is a history to this. There is a context. One second. One by one, please. One by one. There is a context to this. We have seen the entire controversy surrounding the Hublot watch during the last term of Mr. Siddaramaiah. Are we looking at a repeat? Of course, nobody has any proof that there's something wrong. But in terms of propriety, it does raise some questions. Sidda Abbas.
Firstly, Mohan Krishnanji and my friends of the BJP, the terms that they come up with, Samajwadi to Majawadi. So you guys are great comedy script writers. I think that's a good try. Coming to the Hublot watch that you mentioned, it was in the Karnataka State Assembly that Honorable Chief Minister Siddaramaiah Ji in the year 2016, 9 years back, submitted it to the Speaker, saying that I do not own this. It was gifted to me, and he rightfully gave it to the Speaker if it is causing such an issue. Now, sir, coming to the Cartier watch, respected sir, here with me, I have a carousel of leaders of the BJP. I have a whole list, sir, who are very wealthy, who have Audi, BMW, Mercedes, watches, lands, and crores, not just BJP, Telugu Desam Party or Congress Party, any party. These are politicians that we speak of. What is the crux of the matter? The crux of the matter here is the breakfast meeting between the two. They are said to be united. They will run the course of this beautiful state of Karnataka with the future government united. Be it
the simple problem over here that's being cited, I mean, if anybody has the money, they can buy anything. There is nothing illegal, as I said. The matter is that they are leaders of the state. You say that you are Samajwadi and then you are engaging in luxury. The people of the state are going to question it, because at the end of the day, Sidda Abbas, this is what the common man in any part of the country, this much amount of money can buy them a house. It's a significant chunk of money, whether we like it or not.
I will answer that. That's a fair question. That's an absolutely fair question. And I've been a contestant of as an MLA candidate, and we need to rightfully list down everything in our affidavit. And so shall every politician who wishes to serve this country. And rightfully, if you've raised a question, the fact of the matter here is, Madhav Saab, that they can question. But calling this Samajwadi to Majawadi to this, that, sir, look at the mirror sometime. Do you know the kind of amount and wealth that even your BJP leaders have? The number of
give the specifics, sir. You tell us the specifics. Sidda Abbas, I'll give you a little time. You said you have a dossier with you of information. Please give us the specifics of which BJP leader you've seen wearing this watch or more expensive ones. I'm going to come back to you because we have a reaction coming in from the Congress party. All right. This is Congress MLA Rizwan Arshad, and he says the BJP should question Prime Minister about watches. Let's listen in.
Between Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister, they're saying that both the leaders were wearing Cartier watch worth around 40 lakh rupees. They're saying that socialist minister, people for poor, what the Congress calls about, got 5 ambitious schemes for the poor, but wearing 40 lakh rupees watch. So how do you respond to that?
I would like to ask my BJP friends to also tweet about "Na khaunga, na khane dunga" Prime Minister. who is a Pradhan Sevak, who wears a Cartier sunglass worth lakhs of rupees, who wore a 10 lakh rupees suit, and his watches are into, I mean, I don't know because I don't wear watch, so I don't know. I mean, it is into crores. So his pen itself is into lakhs, the Prime Minister. So why don't the BJP tweet that too, right? When they can watch what the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka is wearing, they should also know it very well. Their own leader, the Prime Minister, the Pradhan Sevak, he doesn't eat, will not allow others to eat. Is full of himself in lakhs of rupees of clothes and accessories he wears.
Let's go right across to Imran, who's joining us on that big story. In fact, Imran is the one who's got us that interaction with Rizwan Arshad, and Rizwan Arshad taking the fight right back to the BJP itself, and they are, of course, now questioning Prime Minister on this entire issue when asked about the luxury watches of the Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka. Before we go across to Imran, let's try and connect with Imran. Do we have Imran with us on the broadcast? All right. We're trying to connect with Imran. In the meanwhile, let me quickly get in a response from Kaushalkant Mishra. Kaushalkant Mishra, your response to this? Congress says, what about the Prime Minister?
माधव, बात किसी की घड़ी की तो बाद में करेंगे. पहले हम ये देखते हैं कि जब से ये सरकार चल रही है कर्नाटका में, इस तरह की कुर्सी का किस्सा जिसमें चल रहा है कि आधे टाइम हम रहेंगे सीएम और आधे टाइम ये रहेंगे, वहां पर किस तरह से सोशल इंडिकेटर्स फॉल कर रहे हैं. डेटा पे जाइए. डेटा ये कहते हैं कि जो नेशनल एवरेज है स्कूल गर्ल्स के ड्रॉप आउट का, वो वर्स है कर्नाटका में. और कर्नाटका में भी दो कर्नाटका लाइक करते हैं, एक नॉर्थ कर्नाटका, एक साउथ कर्नाटका. अगर हम कालीबुर्गी, रायपुर और यादगिरी की बात करते हैं तो यहां के ह्यूमन इंडेक्सेस बॉटम पे आते हैं. मैं चाहूंगा कि वो सब देखें. आप सीएम कैंडिडेट हैं, आप कुछ भी पहले वो बहुत मैटर नहीं करता, पर आपके प्रदेश की जनता का क्या हाल है, ये सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर है. आप क्या कर रहे हैं? जिस तरीके से आपने कांग्रेस को, कर्नाटका को कांग्रेस का क्रेडिट कार्ड बना दिया है और उसके थ्रू गांधी परिवार की सर्विस करते हैं. अब दोनों लीडर आपस में लड़ाई करते हैं और नाश्ते पर पैसे उड़ाते हैं. इसके अलावा माधव, आपको पता वहां पे वाल्मीकि फंड जाता है एससी एसटी के लिए, उसको खत्म कर दिया गया है, उसमें फ्रॉड आया है. बात ये करनी चाहिए. अगर स्टेट के सारे लोग घड़ी पहनते हैं तो घड़ी पहन सकते हैं, पर क्या सारे स्टेट के लोग इस हालत में हैं? आपने सोशल इंडिकेटर्स को कहां से कहां गिरा दिया गया. आप देखिए 1915 से लेकर के अगर आज कंपेयर करें तो फॉलिंग सोशल इंडिकेटर्स है. चेक कीजिए प्लीज. समस्या ये नहीं कि आप क्या पहनते हैं, समस्या ये कि आप जिस स्टेट पे राज करते हैं.
I want Imran Ahmed Ali to respond to that. Imran Ahmed Ali, quick response. Governance has failed in Karnataka. The guarantees have put a huge amount of fiscal pressure. There's no room for new projects. In urban areas, in cities like Bengaluru, the roads are crumbling, there are potholes. In rural areas, there are floods that have affected lakhs of hectares, and the farmers are struggling in such a situation. In such a situation, when you have ministers flaunting these luxurious watches, it's going to add insult to injury.
You know, Madhav, it's not a question of only projects. It's a question that we come from a country where each citizen of our country is not even promised or not even insured a square meal a day. However, gone are the times of a Lal Bahadur Shastri where he took a loan of 5,000 rupees to buy a personal Fiat car. Today is the time of luxurious BMWs, Range Rovers, Sentinels. I mean, I was just looking up the Haryana government's purchase in the last 6 months. The Raj Bhavan's purchased a 1.3 crore Mercedes GLS AMG. Apart from the 14 Fortuners worth 40 lakhs each. Now, my basic problem is, are these expenses, the expenses we should question is when public money is used. In both these gentlemen, we have to understand that there are assets that one declared of 51 crores, one declared of 1200 plus crores. There are multiple members of parliament, members of legislative assemblies who have above 100 crores of wealth. Now, that is personal wealth. The real question we need to ask is that when our public money, we talk about India being a manufacturer, look at the products Mahindra's, Tata's make, yet when it comes to purchasing high-end luxury vehicles for our ministers, we look the German route. We are buying bulletproof Land Cruisers. I can tell you, Haryana and Punjab, you look at these convoys.
No. Bulletproof Land Cruisers, once again, bulletproof vehicles is an issue of security. I'm not even dwelling into that. But since you are mentioning yourself that there are some MLAs, there are some MPs who have over 100 crores, why should such people be getting public funds and public salary and even pension on top of that?
No. I agree. I'm with you on that. All I'm saying is that we need to question where our public money is used. We don't need to buy BMWs, bulletproof Toyota Land Cruisers. We need to buy Mahindras, we need to buy Tatas and use that money in our own country. The real question is that when we start questioning personal wealth, these are elected members which the government or the particular party has given them tickets, they've fought those tickets and they've won. Okay. That is a particular population, citizenship of the country that's voted them into power.
Well, there are serious questions of propriety because at the end of the day, when there are leaders, when there are chief ministers, deputy chief ministers, people hold them up to a certain standard. Because at a time when the government preaches austerity, if this is the austerity displayed by those who are leading the government, there's going to be some serious issues there. And that's perhaps where the entire issue becomes entirely controversial, notwithstanding the entire fight over the gaddi there in Karnataka. But let's leave it there for the moment. Let me quickly go across to my colleague Imran, who's joining us. Imran, are we expecting this issue to snowball in coming days?
Well, absolutely, Madhav. The BJP is likely to raise this issue in the Assembly session 2 over this watches. In fact, earlier Kumaraswamy had targeted Chief Minister over the Hublot watch. After much controversy, Chief Minister had submitted to the State Treasury the Hublot watch. Now, both the Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister wearing a Cartier watch worth around 40 lakhs had led to controversy. BJP attacking strongly, saying that one is a socialist minister and one deputy chief minister is to claim that he is to work for the poor, and they both are wearing 40 lakh worth watches when farmers, maize farmers, sugarcane farmers are demanding 50 rupees as MSP more from the state government. Yesterday also we saw many big protests from the youth for job losses and demanding that job vacancies to be filled in the state government. And the state that ASHA workers today also is protesting when these are
fresh headache. The fresh headache for the Karnataka government, Imran, as you're describing this to us, notwithstanding the power struggle within, this is an issue on which the opposition is certainly going to raise questions. Last time around as well, we had seen our former Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy had raised the issue of the Hublot watch. Is this Cartier watch going to similarly be a big controversy? We don't know, but certainly there are questions that are now arising coming out from the opposition there in Karnataka. Thanks so much, Imran, for joining us with that quick update.